Hello and welcome back to another installment of Joe's Tobacco Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing Grizzly Long Cut Wintergreen, which is kind of the one of the essentials, I guess, of dip. Something about Grizzly Wintergreen, it's just kind of common. I know it has a pretty hit and miss reputation, but I haven't had Grizzly Wintergreen in, I don't know, since I was a kid. And yes, and no, I don't condone that type of activity, but, you know, kids will be kids. Anyways, so looking at the can, this is a redesigned can. I don't remember when the facelift for it came out. The old can had like a bear horizontally across it, and the Grizzly on the old can was a little bit more chiseled. It was raised further off the can. This can here, the only thing that's raised on the lid is the word Grizzly in that sawtooth type font. It says premium tobacco. You got silver bear, long cut, wintergreen, and the warning label. Going around to the side, another warning label. Premium tobacco. It is a product of American Tobacco Company out of Clarksville, Clarksville, Tennessee. 62% in U.S. tobacco and 38% imported tobacco, which is different than their website, which lists it as 70-30. Which, yeah, is another reason why I'm thinking this is new. But also, if I look at the laser etching there, that date code there, A4, is indicating that it was made the first month of the year 2024. So that means this was made approximately 2 months ago, at the latest. So, anyways, I'm gonna crack it open. We're gonna see what's going on with this product. See if we can get the bear to bite. I'm sure it will. All right, let me get a good crack angle there. There we go. Bands are kind of like a vinyl. They have rubbery type texture. Okay. So there's the product, and I'll come bring it down below so you can take a better look at the cut, but it's dark, and it appears to be pretty moist. There's some longer bits in there. It's a long cut, but it does have some real short little pieces of dust in there. But anyway, yeah, let me bring it down below. All right, so we're down below now, and I have a pocket knife here, so we can kind of get an idea here of the cut. It is pretty spongy and not super moist. I mean, there's a little bit on the blade there, but it doesn't have it's not soaking wet. See if I can peel it up. It kind of has like the consistency of moss. Yeah. It's weird. I haven't had Grizzly products in quite a long time, so I think the first Grizzly product I had a plastic can. That's about how long it's been. But anyways, yeah, it's the color's pretty accurate as it is on the camera. There's a couple little ball pieces, like right there. There's a little twiggy type thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a good pack, come back up top, and I'll throw it in. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a pack a couple times here on my wrist. Pop it open. And get a little pinch. Okay, so it does stick together pretty well. It has a clumpiness to it. There's the pinch right there. Yep. Pinch in place is perfect. Got a little bit of a piece of that fell on the floor, but I'll get that later. Yeah, so it pinches and pinch in place perfect. It is dry. I'm not really used to products being so dry when they're basically brand new, but I'll give it a minute to kind of get the juices flowing. I noticed under the can lid here it says wears fur, gets away with it. Hashtag Grizzly new can. Which, if you don't know what, the Grizzly has this stereotypical masculinity thing going on, which, if you're that kind of person and you like Grizzly, fine. That's fine with me. I don't judge anybody by it. I don't have to make it known that, you know, I'm that way. I don't know. Trying to move it around a little bit. All right, so very, very little spit. I don't know. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. The burn, it's there. It's definitely there. Now, if I had put it right here in the front, I would have felt it a little bit more. But that being said, this is the first dip I've had today. So normally the first one is the strongest one. You know, after that, it's kind of goes downhill as your gums just go numb. You know, to the fact that you have tobacco in them all day. Anyways, so dry. This is dry. I mean, it's fresh. It is fresh. The can says it's fresh. The texture says it's fresh. It's not, you know, it's not dusty. It has moisture. It's just a very dry product. I mean, and you know what? That's not a bad thing. You know, if you're working indoors and you have to have a spitter or something, say you're working, and you don't want to, you know, have to go over and pick a spitter up every 5 seconds and spit. You know, you get something like Stoker Straight, massive amounts of flavor. That's gonna makes your mouth, the juices flow. This one, it has flavor. It's not that it's like bland, but you know, I'm talking. It's not the moisture. The flavor is there, but it's not making my mouth water. And I don't know if that's just me, or maybe it's something with the new formulation, because I swear this was 70-30 and now it's 62-38. So maybe that slight difference with the blending of the tobacco changed it. That being said, Wintergreen burn. I almost hate saying this, guys. This is a very mild product. This can. I'm not going to say all Grizzly products are. This can right here, it almost makes me want to buy another can just to see if, like, this is the... This here is along the lines of Kodiak Wintergreen. The cut is not the same as Kodiak Wintergreen. Now, the other thing Grizzly's known for is having a decent amount of nicotine. This is the first dip, like I said, of the day. I've had it in about 5 minutes now. The nicotine's there. No, it's there. I can feel it. You know, it's morning still. Woke up a couple hours ago. It's there. But it doesn't have the grizz burn, you know. I don't know. Now, to be fair, Kodiak Wintergreen is by, methods that are, I think that report was published almost 15 years ago now. Oh, maybe a little bit more than 15 years ago. Anyways, in, I think, 2006, 2007, Kodiak had the highest amount of free nicotine of any moist snuff product in the United States. I've tried it personally, and I will say it holds up to that reputation. This is pretty high up there also, and I can definitely feel it. It doesn't burn. This can. Don't take that. I'm not gonna say every can of Grizzly you're gonna find doesn't, especially along the side. I've had more burn with Copenhagen Smooth Wintergreen. And this is it's a blind review. I haven't, like I said, I haven't had this probably in 10 some years, and I actually really like it. I went into this with the full intention of saying, not really my thing. I like wintergreen. I like mint. I like naturals. I like straights. I like dip tobacco. In terms of wintergreen, this is not a super sweet wintergreen. It's not Hawken. Hawken is like Lifesavers wintergreen. And that's good. It just doesn't have any nicotine in it. This is it's a mild wintergreen. It has a tobacco undertone to it. It's not a punchy in the face type wintergreen. I feel like it used to be. Yeah, like I said, I went into this thinking that I wasn't going to particularly like this product. But, that being said, I do like it. And if this is what all the new Grizzly Wintergreen products taste like, I would definitely recommend it. The only thing is, hear me out, okay? Grizzly was a budget brand introduced, I think, in either 2001 or 2003. Grizzly today, in 2024, is not a budget brand. This here, I had a $1 off coupon. I still ended up paying like $5 for it. It was like $6, $6 and maybe 25 cents for a can of this. Kodiak around me goes for about $7 a can. For the extra 75 cents a can, I would say try the Kodiak. At least once. At least try the Kodiak once. It is high in nicotine. It's the highest you could find by the data that we have. But this is strong too. I'm going to jump into some ratings here because I'm kind of rambling, because I was waiting for it to, turn on and maul me, but it's not. It's not attacking my gums. The cut's all right. The cut doesn't have a lot of floaters. It sits pretty good. It spreads pretty good. Now, see, spread by my term, spread, I don't mean that it's going all over my mouth. I just mean that it's laying down along my gum line. If it was separating and breaking off everywhere, that's a completely different thing. I don't personally like that at all. So, all right. So the can design, it's all right. It's nothing special. Honestly, for the price, I mean, the presentation's all right, but like I said, it's nothing special. It's going to get a 2 out of 5 for the can. Not my favorite can. Flavor wise, in terms of wintergreen, keeping in mind that I like the tobacco undertone, and you could definitely taste it. It's not salty, I wouldn't say. It has a little bit of saltiness to it. Not sweet. It definitely doesn't have a sweet tobacco flavor. But yeah, I would say for the flavor, it's going to get a 4 out of 5. For the cut, not the best cut, not the worst cut. It's this cut here, 4 out of 5. I don't feel bad for giving it a 4 out of 5 for the cut. Not the best for a long cut, not the worst in any way, shape, or form. Nicotine content. I would say that in terms of the nicotine feel, Kodiak the wintergreen would be a 5 out of 5. This is a little bit lower. This is a 4 for my scale. I could definitely feel it, but nothing too crazy. So that being said, that has a I'll be back in 1 second. Let me give it a couple more minutes off camera just to make sure that I'm not going crazy, and I'll be back. So, after further review, I have decided that this is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. I like it. I would probably buy it again. And I can't believe that I'm saying that, because going into it, I didn't really think I cared for Grizzly products that much, to be honest. But yeah, it's been a pleasant surprise. 3.5 out of 10. Nicotine is definitely there. It's satisfying. The cut stays together very well. The flavor is mild, which is nice. Sometimes mild is nice. I like strong flavors, but at the same time, sometimes it's good to have a milder tobacco, or milder flavor. This is good if you want to put a dip in and not have to just be inundated with that strength of whatever flavor it is. It's good. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Final review. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Keep the feedback coming. Any suggestions? I'm very happy to take any of your requests if you have something. Until the next one, stay tuned, keep on dipping, and I'll see you. Bye, guys.